Hello everyone, hello and welcome to a new weekly overview. Last week weekly overview was super amazing and the NFP made a lot of good results also. So make sure this week to focus on what we will be giving as setups and put the setups in the right way so we can have the maximum profit that we need. So هاي جميعا ويلكم للويكلي اوفرفيو. الاسبوع الماضي الويكلي اوفرفيو كان كتير حلو، كمان الريزلت تبعه كانت من ريزلتس كتير حلوين. خلينا نعمل سيت اب حلو للاسبوع اللي جاي حتى نقدر نتابعه بالشكل الصحيح. كمان بذكر انه هيدي السيشن هي sponsored by Swiss Code Bank. I know this session is sponsored by Swiss Code Bank, one of the leading 10 investment banks in the world, and with its headquarters in Switzerland. Okay, so let's start and see. Here we have as news already, as we can see before, the NFP non-farm payroll. We had the number 263 against 200, which means that's better than expected. What to expect for the next week? شو نتوقع للnext week? And we have Monday 5 December ISM service PMI on US dollar, which is a good news. Cash rebate, GDP quarterly for Australian dollar. Okay, premium. Okay, there are some news, but there is no like that big news. We have the PPI in the US like by Friday 9 December. So let's start. As you can see here, the US 30 still pushing up in a bullish trend. بعده عم يطلع ببullish trend الداو جونز from 28,670 almost till 34,671, which is one of the big runs done by the Dow. But as you can see, it's starting to incline at some point. Look, this is the move up and it start to incline. So we might expect in the future to have a reversal down at least to 31,600. But let's see here the indicators, and here also the indicators trying to push down. Like the last week we had the sell 34,184 almost till 33,685, like 500 pips almost, was great, but it turned up again with this big candle. Of course, in our system we know that once it started to break the sequence of high lower high lower high, and then it should push up, so we are out of the position at least if not getting the buy. يعني وقت نشوف هيدي السيكونس عم ترجع تنزل هاي لور هاي لور هاي وكسرتها هون على القليل، اذا كنا بوزيشن سيل بنسكرها ونرجع نطلع فيها تدريجيا. So what to expect for this week? We are still expecting almost the same. So the divergence is still there. It's breaking down. Here, if it breaks again, it might be. So what to expect? We get this support like here, like right here. And we get this resistance also right here. We have this position. And we might have this one. يمكن يكون عندنا هول اثنين. So if at any point the market open start making a wick down، يعني إذا فتح عمل wick down and started after to push up further, so we might have an entry breaking this resistance, the high of the previous candle, the all-time high for this move up لهيدي الطلعة، يعني أعلى شيء وصلنا لهيدي الطلعة. So we might have to start the buy like around 34,600. let's say 34,700 34,700. stop loss around 34,600 almost. 30, let's see exactly. Wait. Now we'll zoom in to see it better. Yes, here we are. 34,670 34,670 الانتري. 34,570 570 stop loss. 680 TP1 the scalp. This is different from the stop loss normal. It has its own stop loss on the lower time frame. TP2 34,880, TP3 35,235, 35,547 the TP4. So as for the sell, if it start to turn back and if it opens, makes a wick up and start to push down all this way, okay, I will not go into the wick fill. ما راح فوت هلا بالwick fill بالنازلة. Even breaking this low can push more down from 33,870 to at least 33,667. But as a swing trade, I will take the big picture, taking the sell from 33,542 33,542 the sell after breaking all this reversal up. بعد ما تكسر هيدا الريفرسال up, ستوب لوس بال 34,000 33,600. إذا عنا السيل تقريبا 33,542 33,542 تي بي 1 33,532 تي بي 2 33,362 تي بي 3 33,180 and we have a clean traffic here till 32,569. Okay, and the stop loss is around 645. 100 pip it will be. Okay, here we go for the gold. Okay, after the NFP yesterday, as you see, we had already a double top formation for the gold, double top clear formation. And here even getting the sell from 1800, and then it went up again and formed look here, the sell order should be 1795, not 1790, and here pop NFP, it took the sell order and made all the move down till 1778. But now it start to push back again, and look how simple it is to identify this pushback. لاحظوا هون قد ايه هينت. Look, rejected one time, rejected twice, rejected three times. يعني أول مرة رد، تاني مرة رد، تالت مرة رد. It formed this resistance and then it opened, made a wick down and start to push up again, breaking this resistance. This is an education session, guys, also to show you what can you do to improve your skills in this. And look, this was the buy and pushing for a clean traffic up. It went all the way up, guys. This, and if you didn't make the profits in the NFP and after it at the S open and after it 1 hour and then during night it started to push up, it was a nice buy also to get it. كانت باي حلوة الواحد يقدر يشتريها، لكن مرة علقت على خط المقاومة ورجعت كملت طلوع. Now we have this following scenario. Let's see. For gold, let's go for daily first. For daily, simply, we still have the low, higher low, higher low, higher low. If we open, makes a wick down, and start to push up back, we should have the buy starting 1806. 1806 يبلش الشروة. بدنا ويك داون بس أكيد بدكم تشوفوها عملت الويك. Stop loss almost 1801. TP1 1807. The scalp. 1815 TP2, 1821 TP3, and 1831 TP4, which is also the full target. And listen how it's easy to see what's happening. It is the full target of the double bottom. And as we said before, it went up with double bottom, طلعت, and then it made a retracement. It made a retracement retest for the neckline of the double bottom, pure retest for the neckline, and then it started to bounce back again to reach the goal. Typically, a double bottom formation, when we had the study, and you have it always when we did it in Turkey, the advanced system, how you go for the buy here, and then when it reverses here, you start to get the sell 1765, you go back here, you close your position at the resistance, at the support, because this is the neckline, which is the retest, اللي هي retest عملناها, and then when start to turn, we start to have the buy, if here, not here, here at least, when it start to break again, the double bottom, 1763, and pop, the push up. And now, typically, it should resume up to reach 1833, which is the full target of the double bottom. This is the buy scenario. Now we go for the sell scenario, and I will go for a lower time frame for the sell scenario, because something nice for the 1 hour, I will go للساعة. We might spot something nice for a scalp trade. Okay, here it's pushing up. Now, if it opens, makes a wick up and start to push down, we might benefit from this clean traffic. ممكن نستفيد من هذا clean traffic to have the sell. Like here. So it will be around 1793, stop loss 1795, 1792 TP1, 1789 TP2, 1785 TP3, and 1781 TP4. This your support. And by the way, if we go to the 4 hours time frame, this will lead us for a new sell. So if it open for hour, makes it up and start to push down, breaking the sequence of low, higher, low, higher, low, we might have the sell. But the beauty of this, if we break this one, we will have another sell. إذا كسرنا هذا السبورت ممكن ننزل لسل جديد. With this traffic, so it will be 1778 the entry, 1781 stop loss, 1777 TP1, 1773 TP2, 1768 TP3, and 1762 TP4. So we have two potential sells for the gold. Now we go for the oil. As you can see, we had this study, if you remember, during Monday, the update, and we said that we have now a bearish move, bearish trend, and if at any point it went up, this reversal, it opened, makes a wick down and start to push up, we might have the buy at 80, and we reach 83 almost, which was good as a reversal. Now we have two options, two lovely options. Okay, this option. We have this option. What are these two options? Now, as you can see, we have a red candle. مثل ما شايفين عندنا candle حمراء، شمعة حمراء, which alerts at some point a potential trend reversal down, يعني which is continuation of the bearish trend, but maybe here we had a retracement in Fibonacci. يمكن هون عملنا retracement لفيبوناتشي. بتكون retracement like around 38-50%, and it might resume the way down. How do we identify this? Simply, if at any point it opens, makes a wick up, and start to push down after this. إذا فتحت عملت wick up وعم بتبلش تكمل نزلة بعدين. Wick up, but we need always this wick up. Opens, made the wick up, and start to push down. So we might have the sell. So the sell and start by 79 point can start by 79.50 79.50 79.40 TP1 stop loss 80 point too much wait it might be 80 we'll have to check the wicks always guys the previous candle wick and then TP2 78.39 TP3 77.41 and TP4 76.20. This will be the potential sell. While the buy, if it turns and start to push up again and breaking this high, this resistance, the buy will be around 83.42, stop loss around 80. It will be around 82.90. TP1 83.52, TP2 84.42, TP3 86, and TP4 around 88. We go for the GBP JPY, also forming kind of a potential reversal. We have this support here, which is interesting. The big sell here can be like this. If we break this support, look, we have a clean traffic. عندنا clean traffic كتير حلوة. So sell فيها تبلش 162.80 162.80 stop loss 163.30 TP1 62.70 TP2 61.80 TP3 61 and TP4 60.15. Of course, to go into and if you want to go to the lower time frame, it's different, but for me, it's good. As for the buy, it has to open, make a wick down, but less than the previous wick. يعني بده يفتح يعمل wick down بس أعلى من ال previous wick اللي قبله, and then start to push up again. Now breaking 166, and which is the sequence of high, lower, high, lower, high. Breaking 1.66. And open, makes a wick down and start to push up again. So 166. Let's take exactly the number. Okay. It will be 1.66.05. Stop loss around 165.80. 166.15 TP1, 166.45 TP2, 166.80 TP3, and 167.20 TP4. Now we go to the Bitcoin. And as you can see, Bitcoin still, after breaking the big descending triangle, it's still stagnating in this area, like a rectangle, forming kind of rectangle. We are still holding the same support. If it breaks it, it should resume down. بعدها بتعمل rectangle البيتكوين. بعدها محافظة على نفس السبورت. في حال كسرته معقول يكمل فرض نزول. Or if it breaks this resistance, it should push up. The same scenario, you have it on the Excel sheet, on the table, so with the numbers. But here we are still stagnating from 9 November, almost reaching 1 month of stagnation in this area between 17,500 to 15,500 almost. So euro dollar, euro dollar. As you can see, we have the weakness of the US dollar, the DXY. That's helping and supporting this push up again for the euro. But here we are forming kind of an ascending triangle. Okay, as you can see. It started here at 1.05 exact. Now already 40 pips. Look, no stop loss hit. This is the stop loss was around 1.04. The minimum it got yesterday with an FP was 1.0430. And this is how in the swing trade you have to use and to get used to yourself in the system that you might see a drawdown of 70 pips. But if you have the right stop loss, إذا عندكم stop loss الصحيح, you will not hit it unless the trend turn or the trend reverse or something. So هون we should resume up. Now to take this study, now we had the bigger picture, now we go into the smaller one. Okay, so 1.0550 will be the entry. 1.0550. If we have a wick down, of course, if the candle open and make a wick down and start to push up, we have a sequence of low, higher, low, higher, low, and then we have an ascending triangle with a target almost like this. Okay, the full target here. Okay, so if it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up, we have 1.0550, the entry, 1.0560 TP1 scalp, stop loss around 1.0530, something like this. You have to see the candle, the wick, always it's variable. the stop loss ممكن تتغير. so تبلش بال 1.0550 1.0560 تي بي 1 سكالب 1.0590 1.0590 تي بي 2 1.06 almost 63 0.663 تي بي 3 and the full target 1.0790 1.97 اللي هو take profit 4. As for the sell, we have to break this support. As for the sell, we have to break this support to form a kind of double top. يعني بنكسر هي تعمل double top تقريبا. And break this level. The sell will be starting around 1.0425, stop loss 1.0445, 1.0415 TP1, 1.0374 TP2, and 1.0322 TP3. I'll take only 3. Okay, then we go to the GBP USD. Pushing up also, retesting, and then pushing up back. Now, same. Let's check this move up, almost 1.22. Still have CCI percentage R divergence. As you can see عندكم هون divergence بعدها. So as usual for the up move, like euro, we need to see this resistance broken. If it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up. Look here, we have low, higher, low, higher, low. Now breaking this up for the daily. Wow, the 1 hour can bring us real sell here at this level. Let's go back here. So the buy around 1.2320, stop loss 1.2285, 12330 TP1, 1.2380 TP2, 1.2435 TP3, and around 1.2523 the TP4. Okay, now for the sell, we might have a push down at some point. 1 hour scalp. It's like a scalp trade more than a swing one. On 1 hour, if we break 1.2253, stop loss 1.2270, TP1 43, TP2 12215, TP3 1.2177, and TP4 1.2140 almost. This can be a nice sell. AUD USD. Up for the resistance. And the support now is at the low of this candle. Now, if it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up again, the buy will be around 0.6850. Of course, you have to check the previous candle, guys. Always don't take it as a robot, okay? ما تاخدوها مثل الروبويات، بدكم تطلعوا على الكاندل اللي قبلها، إذا فتحت عملت ويك داون، طلعت وصلت عليها، إذا طالعة سحبة واحدة كيف توقفوها، تشوفوا ال 4 hour وال 1 hour كيف تفتح تكسر تعمل كاندل جديدة وتطلع. You have to have many time frame confirmation. For example, if it start to push up on this direction, breaking here, you go to the 4 hour, 1 hour, you check the candle. If it closes, for example, at this entry open, made a wick down and start to push up, it will be a, a lower time frame confirmation for you to have a better entry. Okay, so as we said, we have the 0.6850 entry, 0.6825 stop loss, 60 TP1, 69, 0.6860 TP1, 6923 TP2, 68,980 TP3, and 670 70 30 TP4. Now, if it opens, makes a wick up and start to push down again, you will have the sell around 0.6740, stop loss 6760, 6730 TP1, 67 TP2, 6660 TP3, and the 6604 TP4. Okay. NZD USD almost should be the same. Whoa, whoa. took the buy, reversal. Look, we had this last week. We had the sell and then we had the reversal, took the buy and pushed up all the way. What a move up. What a move up. Wow, almost from 0.55 till 0.65, almost one way. It's retracing back all the way down. It had ترجع ترد كل النزلة. Also, we have a divergence and it's still there. Now, if it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up, 0.6420 will be the entry. Stop loss 0.64, 0.6430 TP1, 0.6440 TP2, 0.6466 TP3, and 0.6510 TP4. Well, if it opens, makes a wick up and start to push down back for the first candle, and then the second candle open makes a wick up and start to push down like by Tuesday. رجعت كملت by Tuesday. أول كاندل نزلت، تاني كاندل فتحت عملت ويك up وهنكمل نازلة. 0.6325 the sell. Stop loss 0.6345, 0.63 0.63 almost 0.5 TP1, TP2, sorry, 0.6267 TP3. We have a clean traffic until this level, 0.6180 to TP4. We go for the Euro USD CHF. Also here the USD CHF. Let's see, it's breaking down. You have a stagnation form here. Now, if it opens, makes a wick up and start to push down again, we should have the sell like around 0.9322, 93 stop loss 0.9352, 9312 TP1, 9257 TP2, 969206 TP3, and 9165 TP4. But if it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up, not directly, but step by step, we might have a double bottom formation as a big picture, like this here. Where is it? Bottom, bottom, to resume up. So the buy will be the same like last week, around 0.9608, stop loss, and TP1, TP2, TP3, with a potential formation here. For some people who wants to go aggressive, we have a sequence of high, lower, high, lower, high. If it opens, makes a wick down and break this high, you might start having the buy at some point for this level. Okay, USD CAD. Also, the USD CAD is forming here. Okay, and this is a potential sell. So now if it opens, makes a wick up and start to push down again, breaking this support, 1.3380 the sell, 1.3410 TP stop loss, 3370 TP1, 3323 TP2, 3231 TP3, and the TP4 might reach 1.3133. While for the buy, if it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up again, breaking this, we might have a wick fill. ممكن يكون عندنا wick fill هون. So the buy الشروي 136.05, 1.3605, stop loss 1.3565, TP1 1.36. لا the entry 1.36 شروي على الواحد. No, 36.05. TP1 36.15, TP2 36.40, which is the wick fill, TP3 137.42, and TP4 around 1.3838. So this was our weekly overview. هذا كان الweekly overview تبعنا هذا الأسبوع. Hopefully you get benefit from these setups. Put them. You have all the time before the market open. Put them on your setup. يعني copy the setup and start to following them from Monday. Okay, start to follow them from Monday, and we will have the market update, of course, tomorrow Monday, like at 10 p.m. Dubai time, 8 p.m. uh, Beirut time. So make sure to watch it also. We will see what from these setups is moving, especially for the main pairs. Of course, you know, the updates is only for the main pairs that I work on, like GBP USD, GBP JPY, Euro Dollar, gold, oil, and Dow Jones. اوكي راح يكون بس الويكلي اوفيو نهار الاثنين اللي بعمله الابديت على هول البيانات الأساسية. سو ميك شور تحطوا السيت ابس عندكم هلا لحتى نرجع نشوف كيف بدنا نكون عم ناخد باقي العملات وبأي طريقة، يعني باقي للأسبوع الباقي. وأكيد ضلكم عم تتابعوا معنا على الشانلز اللي عنا إياها خاصة.